And how do you use the library?
Well, my name's Devora, and I use it as part of my socialization because I happen to think Tara's one of the neatest. Our head librarian is pretty wonderful, and also the other library staff here is very kind, and they've been helpful with the computer use for me, which without being insulting, because I am an older person and I don't understand all the tech language. I love to write. I'm a writer. And I come in here sometimes as a cozy place to write. I do also take CDs out here, and I read the occasional book.
What
So,
type of thing do you write?
well, mostly my feelings about things, my impressions. I have some really active art journals going, so I might do little drawings and little perceptions.
Neat.
Yeah, it's useful to me.
I bet it's kind of therapeutic to get your emotions
Right,
out and
right,
reduce
and
it down to a drawing.
yeah, and I do a lot of correspondence. I found that, and I write commendations. I write commendations when I get good customer service, and I've been responsible for several people getting raises or bonuses.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of my form of philanthropy.
Huh.
It doesn't cost me anything, but it gains kudos for people.
And do you use the library resources to do that?
Not so much. I usually do my writing, I do my thinking here, but I call the people. It's usually people phone service or.
But sometimes you might think up the idea sitting here at the library.
Sure.
Can you say that somehow?
Oh, sure. Well, this is a good breeding ground for ideas. Breeding ground, that sounds strange, but it's a good place for my. I feel surrounded by knowledge here. I've always loved the library, just from the feeling of. I think, I do also volunteer with tutoring reading at Catalino Elementary School. And, well, with the knowledge of reading, you have the whole realm of the world open to you, actually. So I feel like it's very important to be a good reader. And it's important to be a good writer, too. I think it's important to be able to express yourself.
And a library is a good place for that to happen.
Right. It's a very good place for that to happen.
Excellent. Do I have any other questions? Is any of your writing online?
No, I'm not.
Do you share it with people at all?
I share it with people. I have a really active correspondence life, and I've found that the pen is mightier than the sword. That's what I mean. Lots of times if I am in a difficult situation in my life, or I will write a letter to the person, and it seems to captivate them more. And then I've had several people say that they keep my writings as a collection. They have them out, because usually lots of times I'll make a little postcard and then I'll write on it, so it'll have a little drawing, or I like to calligraph their names in a really interesting manner. And I've had people tell me they have collections of my writings just because they're fun. And
I'd love to see that sometime. I was going to ask you a question about that.
I have had people say that it's so delightful to go to the mailbox and have something other than an advertisement or a bill. So I'm one for snail mail, people.
Do you do it with email at all?
No.
Oh,
I do a little bit of email,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not a very good typist.
Mhm.
I never learned to type because I never wanted to work in an office.
But has the library here helped you with your computer use?
Yes,
In what way?
definitely.
What have they taught you?
At least I can go to the library computers and through the catalog, put my own materials on hold. I've also a couple times printed out information that I've obtained on the computer. If I get stuck, there's always someone willing to help me out or kind of teach me how to print out. Like I can print something by myself now.
Nice.
Like I said, I'm not real enamored of the typing situation. So
Do you have an email address, or do you get email at all?
yeah,
Can you tell it to me? And would you not want me to pass on? It could be just for me.
just for you,
Yeah.
it's Diamonte, DIAMONTEJOY @gmail.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you could send me
I can send you an
information.
email?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, well, thank you very much. But what you have to say about your writing and the comfort of the library is very nice to hear.
well,
I
it's
appreciate being able to pass it on.
well, I come in here almost every day. I mean, they're open. I'm glad that the staff is so kind to me. Oh no, here she comes again.
But you do have a place to live. It's just
Oh,
that you
yeah.
enjoy coming here,
I
right?
just
Yeah,
like coming here. No, I'm not homeless.
exactly.
You know, I just find it really a good place to be, and I would miss it sorely if it was not available to me.